So for lesson 4, we're going to be taking a look at interpreting and representing patterns when multiplying by 10, 100, and 1,000 in arrays and numerically. So we can see from our first example here, we're going to start off with 5 times 10 equals 50. So when we go to our place value chart, what we're demonstrating here is 5 ones times 10 becomes 5 tens. Okay, so we'll see that with our next one here. So we're going to draw place value discs and arrows as shown to represent each product. So we're going to start off by doing 5 times 100. Okay, so we're starting off with our 5 ones. Okay, and we're taking our 100 and converting it into 10 times 10. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to take our 5 ones times 10 gets us 5 tens. Then we're going to multiply by 10 again to get our 500s. So we can see that 5 times 100 is 500. 5 times 10 times 10, okay, we shifted over our 5 ones 2 times, so we get 500, okay, or 5 hundreds. Okay, so for next time we're going to take a look at 1,000. Okay, so you can see that we've taken 1,000 and broken it up into 10 times 10 times 10. So again, we're starting off with our 5 ones. Okay, and we're going to multiply by 10 3 times. Okay. Okay, you can see that we end up with 5 circles in our thousands place. So 5 times 1,000 gets us 5,000. Okay, so moving on to the bottom here, we're just going to be filling in the blanks. Okay, so going across, you'll see some common similar questions. So we have 6 times 10, which we know is 60. Okay, now our 60 becomes 600. So we have 2 zeros here because we're multiplying times 10 times 10. So that means 100 times 6 is 600. Okay, so our next one, we're moving the equal sign a little bit. So 6,000 equals something times 1,000. Okay, well we see that we have 6,000s, so 6 would go on our line. Okay, same thing with the second row. 10 times 4 is 40. So 4 times 100 is 400. And then 1,000 times 4 is 4,000. Okay, and then finally 1,000 times 9 is 9,000. Okay, notice this is just 10 times 9, but we'll just put the equal sign on the left. 10 times 9 we know is 90. Okay, so over here we have 900 equals how many hundreds? Well, we can see there's 9, so 9 hundreds. Okay, so moving on to the back, okay, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, so we have 12 times 10. So we're going to model 1 10 and 2 ones. Okay, and we're going to multiply each of those times 10. So each of those gets shifted over. Okay, so you can see that we have 100, 2 tens, 0 ones. So 12 times 10 gets us 100. Okay, and then to do uniform, we have 100, 2 tens. Okay. Alright, so next one, we have 18 times 100. So we're going to start off with our 18. Okay, now we'll multiply by 100. So that means each of these is going to get shifted over 2 times. Because we're multiplying by 10 2 times. Okay, so now you can see that we have 1,000, 800s, 0 tens, 0 ones. Okay, so we get 1,800. Okay. Okay, so we could say that we have 1,800. Okay, next we have 25 times 1,000. So again, we're going to start off with 2 tens, 5 ones. Okay, now 1,000 has 3 zeros because we're going to multiply by 10 3 times. So we're going to take these 2 tens, shift them over. It's 3 times this time. Okay, same thing with our 5 ones. Okay, as you can see, we have 2 10,000s, we have 5,000s, and 0 after that. Okay, so we can see our answer is 25,000, or 2 10,000s, 5 hundreds. Okay, alright, next, what we're going to do is we're going to decompose each multiple of 100, 100, or 1,000 before we multiply. So what we have here is we have 3 times 40. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break apart that 40 into 4 times 10. So now 3 times 40 becomes 3 times 4 times 10. Okay, then we know that 3 times 4 is 12. We'll bring our 10 down. Okay, and then now we know 12 times 10 is 120. So 3 times 40 is 120. Okay, so for number 8 here, we have 3 times 200. So again, we're going to take that 200, and we're going to break it apart into 2 times 100. Okay, well, we know 3 times 2 is 6. So now we have 6 times 100. And 6 times 100 gets us 600. Okay. Alright, next we have 4 times 4,000. Okay, so we keep our 4, and then we break apart the 4,000 into 4 times 1,000. Okay. So we know 4 times 4 is 16. We bring down our thousands. 16 times 1,000 gets us 16 thousandths. Okay. Alright, so last one. We have 5 times 4 times 1,000. Okay, we see that 5 times 4 is 20. We bring our 1,000 down. So now we have 20 times 1,000. This is a little bit different because of all the zeros. So what we're going to do is we're going to write 20. And then we have 3 zeros for the 1,000. So 20 times 1,000 is 20,000. Okay?